Lightning sparked several fires in Spokane County this week, and this morning we have the latest as crews work to contain flames near Cheney. A new study shows millennial drivers keep their eyes on the road more than seniors. We will tell you why they are more likely to be distracted while driving. And states like California are making changes to improve their DMV customer experience. So this morning, we are asking the question, how would you rate your DMV? Head to the new KREM 2 mobile app to vote now. "5 a.m. on our Thursday morning. Welcome to KREM 2 Morning News. Happy to have you with us. I'm Jen York.
And I'm Evan Nurani. Thanks for joining us this morning.
And this morning we are starting with a wildfire burning in Spokane County. The Cheney Complex fire is comprised of 4 separate fires near Cheney. The fire is a combination of the 104-acre KREM fire, the 10-acre Grogan fire, and the 21-acre Lake Badger fire, and the 16-acre Badger fire.
So as we mentioned, combined, those fires total 160 acres in size. As of this morning, the Cheney Complex fire is 0% contained. Now, the Spokane County Fire District 3, Washington State Department of Natural Resources, and multiple other agencies in Spokane County are working together in an effort to contain these fires. This morning, level 1 evacuation notices are in place west of South Ritchie Road and north of the railroad tracks 1/2 mile east of Griffith Road. There are level 2 evacuation notices between State Route 904 and the railroad.
By the way, State Route 904 is back open this morning for drivers. And KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez is live at the scene of that fire. Nicole, what can you tell us and what progress have fire crews made overnight?
Yeah, at this point what we know is that there are overnight crews there working to fight this fire, all these fires right now. We were able to talk with the information person here at the incident command post. He said that those firefighters will be relieved around 6 a.m. and at that point they'll have their big meeting to determine what they're going to do from this point forward. So at this point it's a waiting game. 6 a.m. we should be able to figure out some more information as to what's going to happen here. I'll let you take a look around at this incident command post. There's some tents. People are definitely set up here ready to fight this fire. There's about 100 firefighters fighting this fire at this point according to the incident management team. They said that they're expected to have this fire completely contained by July 27th, just a few days from now. But they are telling people in the area to be careful if you're driving around here because of the smoke. And, you know, like Jen was saying, that highway was closed last night because of concern of it jumping the highway. Now that it is reopened, but there is still smoke in the area. We can definitely still smell it around here. It's a little dark to see it right now, but it's definitely in the area. So the incident management team is warning drivers to be careful of that. And yesterday they were fighting the fire from the air. There were planes and helicopters trying to get this under control. But we will have a better idea of what the fire looks like after overnight crews were fighting it later this morning. Live here in Cheney, I'm Nicole Hernandez.
All right, Nicole, thank you. We'll be looking for that update shortly after 6 this morning. Well, the Cheney Complex fire is causing several evacuation notices, as we talked about a brief moment ago. Yesterday, homeowners along State Route 904 were told to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. And this is not the first time that they've had to deal with wildfires.
I don't stay. This stuff's replaceable. My livestock and birds and animals. So that's it. That's all I care about. Anything else can be replaced. That's first priority. The animals, me to take care of the animals.
Again, people along State Route 904 up to the railroad tracks this morning, I believe, are under a level 2 evacuation order. Of course, we will get some updated information for you. We'll have that on KREM.com this morning. Here at 5:03, how will Mother Nature play a role in the firefighting efforts today?
So things are looking pretty good today as far as wind goes. Calm, which is the important note of it. What we see going forward is maybe the occasional breeze, 10-mile-per-hour gusts here and there, which is a lot calmer than not only what we've seen over the last several days, but really what we're used to seeing around this time of year. We know what that wind is like. Just a few days ago, we saw how that wind really came in when those thunderstorms took place, and usually the wind picks up during inclement weather. So when we see problems related to weather, when we see showers come through or thunderstorms, it's normal to see those wind gusts pick up. But what we're going to see over the next 7 days is going to be pretty calm, dry weather sticking around with us. It's going to keep those wind gusts pretty light. Right now, temperatures are still a bit chilly, which is good news for firefighters as well. We've got mainly 50s, a couple 40s on the map here, 43 in Sandpoint, 53 in Spokane, 54 in Moses Lake, and 55 in Omak to start off your Thursday morning. Here's where we see those temperatures going hour by hour. We'll see a high today of about 85 degrees in Spokane. Notice how down to the bottom of your screen here, you can see southwest winds staying in the single digits all the way through the day. Sunny skies are going to be the case for today, maybe a few clouds here and there. Otherwise, expect just mainly sunny skies to continue all the way through the rest of your week. We've got a very quiet weather pattern moving through that's going to keep winds calm, going to keep the sun out, and stick with a very summer-like pattern over the next several days and into the weekend. We'll have details on if we see any rain in the 7-day forecast coming up in just a bit, Jen.
All right, Evan, thank you. 5:05 now. Well, some Avista customers are still dealing with power outages this morning, and this is as a result from a thunderstorm 2 nights ago. Avista has been working to quickly fix those outages, according to their communications folks. There are currently about 20 outages and 88 customers impacted still in the Spokane area. Well, here are the top stories that you need to know before you start your day. Experts say Tuesday's thunderstorm produced nearly 3,500 lightning strikes from Oregon to Idaho. The National Weather Service issued 4 severe thunderstorm warnings for eastern Washington and North Idaho. It also picked up 30,000 cloud flashes. In Spokane County alone, 297 lightning strikes were reported. Boeing could temporarily shut down the 737 MAX production line in Renton. The Boeing CEO says he believes the 737 MAX may be recertified in September. He says the decision is up to the Federal Aviation Administration and global regulators. If there are extended delays, the company would consider different options. That includes changing the 737 production rate and even temporarily shutting down production altogether. Now, it may be hard to believe, but the upcoming school year is right around the corner. We want to make sure students around the Inland Northwest are set for success. KREM 2 is teaming up with a few local organizations to host Tools to Schools, and you can help. Just stop by any area Walmart in eastern Washington or North Idaho to make a donation. Crayons, pencils, notebooks, you name it, anything makes a difference here. You can make a donation through August 18th. All of the information is posted right now on KREM.com. 5:07 now. A water sample in Medical Lake tested positive for the E. coli bacteria. In the notice posted on the city's website, experts say the water sample came from the northwest section of the lake. City officials say that impacts more than 130 homes and businesses. They encourage people to drink bottled water or boil water before ingesting it until further notice. Well, going to the DMV can be an experience that some folks dread. It can sometimes take an entire day of waiting around or having to call months in advance to get an appointment. California's DMV is trying to improve customer service. It will now accept credit cards, and it's updating its website. It will also offer more clear instructions on how to get a new federally mandated ID. Average wait times last summer topped 2 hours. This prompted outrage from lawmakers and customers alike. The DMV has been plagued by slowdowns because of people seeking real IDs, which will be required for air travel in October 2020 there. So we want to know, what do you think? What grade would you give your DMV? Let us know by heading to KREM.com/vote or click on the Vote Now tab on the KREM 2 mobile app. Doesn't look like we're faring so well this morning, split anywhere between a C, D, and a failing F. Of course, you can weigh in this morning still on KREM.com. Now let's check in with Evan for one thing you need to know today about the weather.
Thank you, Jen. Today, expect temperatures to be pretty mild. We're looking at mainly 80-degree temperatures and sunny skies, a very summer-like weather pattern sticking with us as we watch the sun make its way up. So expect a quiet and warm day outside. Jen, I'll send things back to you.
All right, Evan, thank you. In other news, here are 3 stories worth knowing about before you start your day. A new study confirms Spokane is a better place to rent an apartment than Seattle and Portland. The study from Wallet Hub ranked Spokane 113th out of 180. The data is based on historical rent rate changes. cost of living, and job availability. Scottsdale, Arizona took the top spot, and Boise made the top 10. Amazon will now fill your new home with thousands of dollars worth of its services and devices. It's part of a new partnership between Amazon and the company that owns Century 21. Amazon says the new program is called Turnkey. It will provide home buyers with up to $5,000 in products like Alexa speakers or Ring camera doorbells. The catch? To receive the full $5,000, your new home needs to cost at least $700,000. Pretty much wipes out a majority of our neighborhoods, right? Well, new research shows older drivers are more likely to be distracted while driving. According to AAA, drivers between the ages of 55 and 75 take their eyes off the road an average of 8 seconds longer than drivers ages 21 to 36. The study shows seniors take more time behind the wheel to change the radio, mess with their GPS, and make phone calls. AAA researchers say taking your eyes off the road for just 2 seconds doubles the risk of crashing. It is 5:10 now on our Thursday morning. Crews are still battling the Cheney complex fire. As of right now, the fire is still 0% contained. Coming up in the next 10 minutes, we will have the latest on evacuation notices and how many acres have burned.
Tools to Schools is about to get underway. It's all about making sure every student has what they need to start the school year, right? Coming up at 5:30, our very own Laura Papetti is going to be in the studio here letting us know what the most requested items are.